This is the J-Hawks Sports Network, powered by Heartland Technology.
All right. J-Hawks 1 for 1 tonight. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as the girls get the victory moments ago, 65-38. I'm Nate Klaber. Jason Pilcher joining me up in the upper patio tonight for Gladbrook-Reinbeck and J-Hawks. Anthony Baugh on the machine and Eric Clark on the camera. Jason, welcome back up the patio.
Yeah, another night up here. I think we'll go for Friday because Luke Baldwin's still indisposed and undisclosed location.
He has been heard from, so he's watching us from another country.
Yeah, well, we'll see if he's still awake right now.
Well, that's why I was impressed that he made it this far.
Yeah.
Not indisposed or wherever he's actually at, who knows. But Jayhawks, again, facing GR, who comes in a record of 4-0 and 2-0 in conference play. They will start with Luke Reify, along with Isaac Clark, Caleb Eggsdahl. As I'm trying to read numbers down there, William Kiburis, as well as Drew Eilers. So the Rebels, a team that knocked out Jesup back in 2016 when we went down to the state tournament.
Yeah, Joe Smolt, who went on fire that game.
So they, again, have come in. They've got victories over Wapsie Valley, South Hardin, AGWS-SARB, Hanningley, and also over BSA UW. They play Thursday night against Union, and then Union will come here.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird situation because, we play GR tonight. We turn around after practice, and they play Union Thursday, and we turn around and we play Union here Friday. Second to last game before Christmas break for us.
Jesup will start Jack Miller at guard, Brevin Dahl, as well as Ryan Durham. Ryan Treptow also coming in there. Very guard-heavy on this varsity boys roster, along with Cade Shislin there, but you're starting 5 guards.
Pretty much, yeah. We're a 5-guard offense. We don't really have – we got one kid that's a little bit on the bigger side when Jacob Yuxley comes in. I guess Treptow would be our big guy on the floor, but he doesn't play like a big guy. More of a wing. A stretch 4, we like to call him.
Yeah, you're looking 6'1", 5'11", 5'11", 6'2" on a Treptow. But GR first in the basket.
Yeah, number 10 on a little curl cut got in there.
Caleb Eggsdahl.
Yeah.
So Jesup quickly back on defense. .7:30 to go, just getting started. Jesup trying to find their way.
Brevin was good defense. Kale out in the hand in his face, number 10. Good box out by Ryan Treptow. Push the floor. That's that stretch 4, pushing the ball. Just got a little bit of a mishandle and turned the ball over.
Got in a hurry.
Yeah.
Jim still on their feet. Wait for that Jesup, first Jesup
cut.
basket, and a little block on the left side, but we're going to see that be a foul against Jesup.
Yeah, they're going to get Ryan. I think he got a little bit on the face, must have, just a little on the back cut.
So this Jesup team, only actually 2 seniors on the floor right now with Durham and Dahl.
Yeah.
And Jacob Yaxley, as you noted, will come most likely off the bench here. And Coach Smines will go, could go 7-8 deep, kind of depends on the night.
Yeah. Brevin Dahl, for his size, has gotten pretty good rebound in the basketball and been, say a Robin to a Jack Miller being Batman, I guess to put it like that, but he's had a really nice season. Jack's going to get an open look, and it's going to beat, good look. He's on that curl and that 3, just missed. The other night against AP, we got a lot of good looks. We just didn't knock a lot of shots down.
Yeah, very aggressive play coming from AP. We'll see how their season continues as GR continues to build on their score.
Yeah, they're doing some cuts coming right into the lane.
Eggsdahl with 4 points.
Yeah, Brevin's going to foul him 33 for GR.
Up top, Miller. Again, he is leading scorer on this team, 23.3 points per game, averaging 53 100%. But you've got some other weapons there with Shizzle and Dahl.
Ryan's got to come to a jump stop there. Just can't go right up to number 10. Played good defense. Good no call on the referee.
Jayhawks struggling to get that ball, even getting an attempt on the basket.
Yeah, we've only had a couple looks.
It'll come in off the handle, going to get loose off the fingers of Drew Eilers, sophomore. Substitution come in for GR, which would be Beverka.
With the ball, turnover. Ryan Treptow threw the ball out of bounds, trying to go to Ryan Durham. So now GR is going to get the ball underneath the baseline. Already up 6-0. Then we're going to go, Jesup's going to go 2-3. We're going to play, Jack's going to play a little 2-3 zone. Try to pack the middle in.
Gaburis on the inbound. Find Beverka. And this realistically is the longest that they've kind of held the possession.
Yeah.
5:42 to go, just getting started in this game.
Trying to take away those back cuts. Yours had it pretty good on the back cut coming off the left to the right side on a back cut.
Clark has a handle on it, covered by Treptow, wide open right side. Beverka missed that shot, and Durham will get the board, dish it to Miller.
Get to the middle of the floor. Ryan's going to attack the rim, and he's going to get a foul. Good move.
Went straight up, got that shot off. And Treptow could be the first Jayhawk to score tonight.
Yeah, we've gone almost 19 more seconds. It'll be 3 minutes without a score.
The home stands are like,
they're like, we need.
Their legs are getting maybe a little tired.
There we go.
There
now
you go.
sit down.
Should that count, though, or should it be a free field goal before you can actually sit down?
I don't know. And like some places, they don't consider a free throw. They make sure it's a basket, but if you hit both of them,
maybe if you make two, it'll count.
Maybe you make two, it counts.
Yeah. I guess an unwritten rule on that.
Yeah.
Jesup finally in the scorebook, only down by 4. Trying to find their rhythm, find their methods after a tough loss Friday night to AP. And a deep 3 from GR builds that score.
2-3 got caught, couldn't get rotated over on the skip pass, and GR knocks the shot down.
Miller cross midcourt.
See if Durham can answer, and he's going to be a little bit long, but Kale Schischel with the rebound. Treptow's going to look in. Oh, nice pass.
That'll no look to Dahl.
Yeah. Good things happen when you tack the lane.
Just keep chipping. Jack covering tight on that guard. He'll double team down on that corner. Again on that zone coverage is where Jesup's at right now.
Kale's got to get down back to the backside. The 2-3 gets a little too high. 35's coming in. There you go. Dig it out, Brevin.
Pressure came in. Dahl came in to cover.
He's got Schischel on the wing, but Treptow's going to knock it down.
Yeah, he finds that jumper.
Treptow's got 6.
That's who we're at tonight.
Oh, I guess he's only got 4. Brevin's got the other bucket again. Oh, that's right there on the 2-3. We got to make sure. Nice block. Good recovery. Here comes the stretch 4. Treptow's going to take the bump. I hear Nick yelling about that. There we go.
And Jack's on the opening right side. He's in the scorebook.
A little hesitation to the rim.
1 point margin. Ball loose down in that corner. Doesn't go out. No look down low, and Eilers with it. Little lean in from the side. Beverka misses that one. GR hangs on to it. Wifey covered by Miller. Angle back off to Clark. He finds an opening ball, gets loose, and recovered by Shizzle. Miller trying to get the go and just pulled it out for Gaburis.
Try to split them, and no calls.
Beverka. No on the 3. Rebound.
Durham's got to get inside.
Controlled by Eilers.
We're going to play that 2-3. He's on that wing. He's got to make sure he steps in front of him.
Game's moving along. 3-minute mark. First quarter. Treptow, hard pass over to Durham. Starting 5 still in for Jesup.
Good jump
GR
stop.
has brought 1 in. And Treptow off the iron. Shizzle on the coverage. Durham playing his role. Open up the spot. Get this defense or offense going again.
Good movement.
Wide open Shizzle.
Nice. He had a good night the other night shooting the ball. Ties the game at 11.
Every starter scored except Durham. But Durham's helped make some of those baskets possible.
We're in a little 1-3-1 and almost, but you got a baseline, you got to rotate over a little quicker that baseline.
Tied up at 11, Durham with a rebound. Gets across midcourt. Dahl back up to Shizzle.
Good
Comes
movement.
right side, pull up. Top of the key, no
That's
good.
not really a shot.
Saw the opening.
He saw a little opening. Might get a little bit of a bump. Good defense. Good hands, Kale Sichel. Good. Keep forcing them out to the base. Good. Kale's a couple. Ooh, almost got it there. We're getting close.
Eilers to Viverka. Bring him off the bench. He contributes.
Got him down to about 10 seconds on the shot clock, and they knocked down a shot. They had good defense.
Timeout on the floor. 1:25 to go. Leading scorer right now. Treptow coming in with 4 points. Yeah, looking back on AP the other night, 81-51, and that was a game that it was all AP. And just trying to see Jesup recover from that and move in the last 3 total games before break.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't get a chance to talk to Joe much this week after that game, but from what I saw, and then a little bit when I watched on watched the replay, we had a lot of good looks. Really good look. We just didn't knock down a lot of shots. Same way tonight, we missed a few shots that we'll normally make, but right now we're only down 3. Played really good defense that last possession. It's just that GR hit that shot with about 10 seconds left in the shot clock.
Dahl, bring that ball across midcourt. Shizzle on the pickup. Now Miller looked at it, but
right there.
in the game
And it should have been hand 1.
They weren't looking for him.
No, right there, old school pick and roll still works.
Jesup keeps working together as a team. Landon Vogel in the game now.
Yeah. Another stretch 4.
Deep shot.
Deep shot
going to hit
GR.
it.
Yeah.
Under 45 seconds.
Good, Brevin.
Shizzle took a look. Miller picks it up. Little dish down left side.
You got plenty of time on the clock. There you go, Landon.
Force it up. Doesn't draw the foul. Can't get the basket. Shot clock is off. 19 seconds to go. First quarter.
GR's going to hold for 1.
Kaburis looking for an opportunity. Takes a deep 3. 3 seconds to go.
Get it on the floor.
Jesup's
Don't let him get it.
defense will control it. And the shot can't happen here to the end of the first quarter. 17-13 is where we're sitting right now. Jesup, leading scorer is Ryan Treptow as he's sitting with 4 points. A couple baskets each for Miller, Dahl, Yexley. Also give a 3 to Shizzle in there.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at Reify with 3 points. Agasdal.
They have pretty balanced scoring right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
4
not
points.
really. Yeah. That one kid is like really, I'm not saying standing out, but they're doing a really good job moving the ball without the basketball or getting some cuts to the rim and knocking down some shots.
We got Carter route drum solo going on over there, I think.
I think so.
We got to get Jay out of the way so we can see what's going on over there.
Are we going to play wipeout?
We got to give him exposure when he can. That was
Nice
Carter
job.
out, sporting the Metallica shirt tonight.
Nice. Eric Clark likes that.
Underway second quarter, Jack Miller.
Right to the lane.
And he's been averaging 23.3 points per game, 53% from the field. And Gladbrook-Reinbeck has a 2-point advantage right now after that basket.
Good, Yexley.
He keeps growing as a player, doesn't he?
He does. He does. He is an old school throwback basketball player. He's a kid about 20 years ago. People would go, he's a player, and you keep him on the floor. He's a guy that can play. He just does different things that should be an overruled call. That's a bad call. They need to. I think they need to get together and reverse that call.
GR back with it as they will cross midcourt. As Clark, overhead pass, take it to Eggesdahl.
Nice shot, 10-10, buries it.
7 points total now for that guard, extend that lead. Deep three from Jack Miller.
Well, it's a travel.
Ooh, jump position will be arrow pointed to GR.
Kind of looked like he traveled before the jump, but Yuxie's one of those guys like 30 or 25 years ago, he probably would give you a 20 and 10, the way how basketball used to be played, but now it's more up and down a little bit. He still does some really good things. Like his first basket he had was the old school pick and roll. It still works.
GR slows it down, not pressure from Jesup defensively. Deep three attempt doesn't work for Reify. And the board comes in for Eilers, and it'll take him up to 6, I believe.
That's twice that Durham's been caught on the backside of that rebound position. Jackson dribble out of bounds, unforced turnover.
In that corner.
Short corner for GR, back cut.
Force up from Eggesdahl, and he draws the foul. Give that foul to Shizzle. That'll be the second team foul for Jesup. As that basket counts in for Eggesdahl, take him to 9. Does he get the and one? He does.
GR did a nice job getting the ball in the short corner, and the guard there just cut off that on the backside and hit him for a nice layup and an and one. Middle, Durham's got to close that in. Take the bump. Nice pass.
Shizzle
Get in
up.
there. Long.
Over the
That's
basket,
us.
comes
That's
out
us.
of
That's
bounds.
us. That's us. Yep.
Push in for Miller. Between the
pick.
legs, gets his pick. Shizzle gets the dish off. Back to Dahl. He's got an opening. He'll take it.
And that's,
Missed the basket out of bounds.
Yeah.
GR will have it.
Little hesitation. Maybe shoot that in stride without thinking about it too much. A little bit better shot next time.
Cabarrus. Got a 6'4". He's bringing the ball to the floor. And Jesup will convert the other end as Eilers continues to build on his point total as he now goes to 8.
I didn't look, but GR boys, are they in 1A? That's a big kid.
They are 1A.
They are,
yeah.
that's what I thought. You had a kid like that playing point guard, bring the ball up for you. That's pretty big going into tournament time.
Yeah, 6'4", bringing the ball up, and you dish it off to Clark, who's 6'2".
Yeah, they've got some really good size. They're really moving the ball well for a team. Good team basketball.
Cabarrus, their leading scorer this season so far, 24.8
Good board,
points.
or Cale Strischel.
And Shizzle.
Just up ahead, Ryan's got to, Jack let him a little much, but Ryan maybe's got to get down the floor a little bit more in the sprint.
Under 5 to go till halftime.
It's one of those goes as a turnover probably to Jack, but it's probably one of those things that have to review the tape. Like Ryan just got to sprint a little harder.
Left side, bring it in for Cabarrus.
Take
Whistle
the bump.
blown.
Yeah, Ryan with the bump.
13th foul against Jesup. First one for Treptow. And Yexley in for Ryan, sophomore. Miller, Shizzle. Dahl, Yexley.
Screened in. He can't get screened in on the out-of-bounds play.
All in as GR drops a shot.
Yeah, we got screened in on that. We got to make sure we got to talk on them.
And Coach Spines wants a timeout.
Yeah.
30-15. All of a sudden is where things have ended up. What are you seeing out there, Coach?
They are right now. They're beating us the spot on their offense is just a little bit quicker than our defense right now. Is what they're making really good ball cuts away from the ball, getting the ball to the short corner, and the opposite side is doing a job is cut to the rim, and they're getting a couple and ones, and they're getting really good looks. Right now, this is probably one of the better offensive teams I've seen, our boys play for a while, how they play. They play really good team basketball, GRs right now. That's a really good movement. It was, wasn't that many. It was a couple possessions, and then they just went on a little bit of a quiet run.
4:30 to go. Catch up with Hitler.
There we go. Those high pick and roll.
A little dish.
Yeah,
in
a little
there.
high pick and roll. Still comes back and he gets a basket.
Yexley, 6'6" player. Really has improved here through his high school playing time.
From what I hear and see, I hear he's a really awesome, unbelievable soccer player. I think he plays goalie.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard he's really good. I mean, that kid that tall, that's one of those things where good. Box out by Vogel.
You got that range, you got that movement, and ball is loose. What's going to happen? GR is going to hang on to it.
That's not a travel. It's like he's sliding with his knee on the ground.
Miller gets a rebound. Dahl will get control of it.
Go again. I'd go another high pick and roll with Yexley. He's got position on the kid. Good and one.
Miller fought for that one.
He did because, if you go back, because Jacob posted so hard there in the middle of the lane, he opened up that gap for Jack to get past there and get the and one. Even though Jacob didn't get the ball, he still posted that kid up, and that kid had to go around. Time to help out on Jack's guy, he fouled him.
So making the adjustments where they need to.
But you got lucky there. Jacob kind of got lost number 40.
Verka push in as Eggleston. Eggesdahl.
Going to give a warning? Yeah, he's giving a warning to push, knocking the ball out of bounds. Those that don't know the rule, the player has to just let the ball fall. You can't. The offensive team that just scored the ball can't push that ball away.
Jack struggling midcourt to get through, double teamed, and his teammates too late to come back and offer some help.
Got to get a little bit better, maybe a bounce pass to Brevin. Brevin was there. Brevin needs to get a little bit, maybe ahead, a little bit more in the middle. Be a little bit more vocal.
Cabarrus.
Stay down, stay
looking
down.
For an opening, pause it up a little bit. Got the shot, drew the foul.
That was it. I'm gonna agree with Joel on that one. Stop there, and he's gonna call Yexley, or is he gonna give it? Yeah, he's gonna give it to Yexley. I thought that was pretty good defense.
And Cabarrus averaged 24.8 so far this season as he hits the free throw. And that takes him up to 6 points total tonight. Yexley forces way in, draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
A little hesitation, drop step, goes up there, gets the foul, shoot 2 free throws.
And thanks for following on the J-Hawks Sports Network tonight. Again, we'll have Union on Friday. But before that, high school wrestling Thursday night.
Yeah, it's a big night. There's wrestling meet. I think all high school, we got to practice in the morning Thursday. I don't think quite the girls realize that I didn't mention it came on the schedule, but I don't know if they realize that we got to be up, got to practice Thursday morning, just like the old days of junior high. Jake's got to get himself a little bit more. Got to get a little better help on the switch.
Force up. Off the bench, we're seeing Michael
Good.
Boyd come in for GR. Shizzle looked at a big shot. Takes it back, and we're going to see a little extra step on a travel called from the officials.
I don't, his name's, I'm not going to say, but I think that's one of those where the referee, the two referees that had the position, doesn't call the whistle. The one on the backside calls it because it wasn't, that's anticipation travel.
I'm going to pull this out since we're old guys in our
feet.
In our feet. Got to have that foot cushion underneath us here.
Ooh.
2-minute mark here in the first half.
Shot clock's not working. Shot clock's out. Nobody's noticed that yet. We got to get a shot clock.
Shot in.
Yeah. I would say that now it goes, but yeah, that whole possession, it didn't go. It's still stuck at 34. Yeah. Yeah, right now, the last minute or about a minute and a half, there's been no shot clock.
Vogel with a shot. He gets that one in. 37-24.
Now it's going.
Yeah, we've had
a couple
new challenges with
girls game. We didn't have one in the girls game. Boys game last week a couple times. For like us and them, I think right now probably doesn't matter so much because we're both going to get up and nice jump shot pass.
Yeah, I think we've only had maybe one possession where maybe we're pushing it a little bit. Left side, big shot comes in from Gaburis.
That's just being patient. He made a couple passes, kept in the corner. We rotated away from him, and he stayed patient, stayed there, knocked down the shot.
Under a minute.
Jack's going to get to the lane.
Sails it in.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to beat.
Take him to 8.
Now he's going to call Yuxley because he knocked the ball down.
Okay.
Same thing. Just got to leave the ball alone. Sometimes it's unintentional.
Yeah, you just kind of do it out of habit.
Yeah, just kind of have it like you do in practice. Some referees will let it go for a little bit. It just depends on how malicious or how, travel there.
Clark got his avenue on that baseline. 30 seconds to go, first half.
Pretty much can hold for one. That's going to be an unforced turnover again. We've had about 4 turnovers right in that same spot in the middle of the floor with 0 to little defense. Just made some bad decisions.
He'll take that last attempt. 6 seconds to go. Pull up, 8-footer. Counts it in right before the basket.
That's tough.
Or right before the buzzer, that is. 42 to 26, and that was, you're looking at a 25 to 13 run, something like that.
Our defense wasn't that bad. I mean, really, it truly wasn't. It's just offensively, they were moving the ball really, really good. I mean, if you had a coach's clicker out here, that's a clinic right out there, how they're playing right now, cutting without the ball, and how they're playing offense.
So as we look at scoring, Jesup seemingly working, I'm not saying they're working harder, but it's harder for them to get the shots they need to stay where they're at. So
I'll let this guy talk here.
Yep, we'll hand over the headset here at halftime on our J-Hawks Sports Network. During the boys game, like we always do, we bring in head girls coach Jordan Conrad, and coach bounced back from Friday night, got the 65-38 win over Gladbrook-Reinbeck. Take me through that tonight.
Yeah, it was a good bounce back. I think that's a good way to describe it. Not that we came off a tough one on Friday. With AP had our chances there, but I think we came out ready to play tonight. We took it to them early. I think we got to play in our pace, right? We were able to create a couple turnovers early that kind of got us jump started.
I'm going to bring you back this way, since we're actually on camera tonight. So,
wow, look at this.
yeah.
This is big time
We'll
stuff.
let Anthony figure it out. But anyway, go ahead.
No, so I think we were able to get in a transition and kind of, like I said, play at our pace. When we've struggled this year, it's when we haven't been able to score and to get into our press. Right. We're able to do that. And when we get into our press, usually we're pretty good. So I think a big part of it was just making some shots early that gave us some confidence.
Yeah, Lainey Pilcher ending up with 35 points tonight, and she just kept going. Seemed to be more of a flow tonight than maybe on Friday night.
Yeah, it's tough to say she didn't play well Friday night.
Yeah, she still played well,
yeah,
but more of a flow tonight.
Yeah, and she's doing it all levels. She's a lot of it's starting on the defensive end where she's getting out in transition and getting some easies, but she's scoring at all levels. She's finishing around the rim. She's been able to pull up and knock shots down, and she's knocked some threes down for us this year, which we've talked about with her this year. We need you to take more of those. You're a good shooter.
Right.
She's always has been. These last couple of years, she's really developed that three-point shot, but just hasn't taken a lot of them for us. So we need her to take some for us because she's more than capable of knocking them down. So, she scored a lot, opened up a lot of things for other girls tonight.
Yeah, and even looking down through, I guess the rest of the roster, or rest of the players that had some time tonight, and Adriana looked good out there tonight. Nesbitt looked good out there tonight.
Yeah.
Things seem to be coming in. As we are. You get through Game 5 on the season, and you still have a slug more games to go, but you must be seeing things come together a little bit more than maybe they had been.
Yeah, there was a lot of players stepped up tonight. I thought, like you mentioned, Adriana, probably her best game of the year, most complete game of the year. She had a couple of nice attacks to the basket, took care of the basketball better tonight. Usually you can always rely on her on the defensive end, but she comes on the offensive end. She was better for us tonight. Sailor Youngblood probably had her best night of the year. She
looked confident out there.
She was. She did her moves were all confident. I would agree. It wasn't. She wasn't tentative with anything. Did she make a couple of mistakes? Yeah, but at least when she was playing hard, she made some big hustle plays for us tonight. A couple of rebounds that. A couple of other nights this season, I don't know if she would have got to, but tonight she decided she was going to do it. So I think some of those other role players stepped up, and Emma Bowes was big for us tonight. Not so much on shooting the basketball, but just she has a nose for the basketball. Defensive end, she did a lot of really good things. She rebounded it well, being undersized in there. And she had to step in with Sage being ill tonight, but she did a really good job for us as a freshman, stepping in there with her. Really her first kind of varsity minutes. She's played a couple of minutes here and there, but this was kind of her first kind of coming out party, I think.
It's got to be a challenge when you've got 3 Boses on the team. You got how many Youngbloods down there, and you just can't yell out a last name to get somebody in there, can you?
Yeah. No, we can't. That gets confusing. You have to talk to Jason about that. I think he gets confused on substitutions sometimes. Or which Peyton he's supposed to go in for, or which Bose, or which.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. You got the Peyton end of things too. Yeah.
So we're coming out of some multiple directions on where we got to be careful at. So.
Well, we get through tonight. You got the win, get into tomorrow, and then come back Friday, and then bounce back again Monday before you head into break. But you got Union in Friday. We'll talk a little bit about that. GR faces them on Thursday, so Union's going to have a back-to-back games this week.
Yeah, and I think that doesn't hurt us at all, right? I think it'll be good that we'll get. I think that'll be a competitive game. I think we'll be able to hopefully pick up some things, maybe be able to watch some of that game and pick a few things up. But I expect Union to come in and be a tough team. They've been young for the last few years. They got. Still don't know if they have any seniors on the roster, but they got juniors that have started since they were freshmen.
Right.
They've got a group of sophomores now that has a full almost a year and a half of varsity experience under them. So they're still on the younger side, but they've got more experience than our younger kids do. So I don't expect anything. And Driscoll does a great job with them. So I know they'll come in here ready to play, and we'll have to bring it like we did tonight.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win, and we'll catch up again on Friday.
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
Head coach Jordan Conrad on our halftime show as the boys are facing Gladbrook-Reinbeck. 42-26 is where we're sitting right now. Girls winning tonight by a score of 65-38 here on the J-Hawks Sports Network. We will step away from our microphones and return here in just about 3 minutes. This is the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology.
We're back.
It would help if I put my microphone down.
You're the professional.
Yeah, semi anyway. Welcome back to the Jayhawks Sports Network from Harlan Technology as Jayhawks coming out of the gate trying to get things fired up as they have the possession. And again, a 42-26 deficit is where Jesup's at, and Jack Miller goes in the paint and builds on his 9 points, take him to be the first Jayhawk in double figures.
Got to keep chipping away. You got to get we got plenty of fouls. We haven't gave that many fouls up. They're enhanced right back. We get a 2, they hit a 3.
We respond, they respond.
Changed up a little bit in the starting rotation. They've got Yuxley got in there, going in for Ryan Durham, give us a little bit more size.
Yeah, we definitely need that in the paint for how it's
yeah.
been, and Dahl's going to get dinged as it come back the other way. I forgot my bifocal, so now I've got to have them on the tip of my nose like
Ben Franklin?
Sure, I was just going to say an old person.
Well, did Ben Franklin invent bifocals?
Yeah, something like that. They're not
good block by Treptow.
Not technically bifocals, I guess, because I wasn't going to go that far.
Readers?
Progressives is what they call them. I don't know if that's my beliefs or my glasses. I don't know.
I'm glad it's bad too. So
Jack Miller.
Little hesitation dribble. Nice skip pass to Treptow.
He's wide open.
Oh, just barely missed. Good look.
Shizzle hurrying on that defensive chase, trying to get that rebound. GR slowing things down. Take a shot, far side, Reify. Comfortable lead. Making Jesup really work for it, and I thought sure enough that was going the other way.
Yeah.
Charge called against Treptow. They'll take him to 3 overall on fouls. That is the second one of the half for Jesup.
I don't know. That one was maybe a bang. He called it right away. Ryan did go in a little full speed. That probably is a charge.
Reify covered by Treptow. Pass it around the arch. Ball almost gets loose. And it does end up in Jesup's possession. And Miller, he will take full advantage and score and give him 13.
He's so good with the dribble and how he's looking away. Like, you're going to make the defender think he's going to make that pass to the wing. And he keeps the ball going right. Oh, almost had it. He still attacks the rim by not even keep his eyes on the rim.
Dahl. And come baseline with Eilers. And the confidence that Cabarrus has. Can't get that shot to go, though. Miller on the rebound. Shizzle's open down the left side. But he'll find Treptow in the paint. There's Shizzle. He'll try the 3.
That's gonna, just rimmed it out. Good looks. Good ball movement.
Cabarrus pulls that back in.
Yeah, they're not looking right now to push the ball up the floor like they were in the first half. They're setting up for trying to get a little better shots, run a little bit of clock since they've got a lead. And he can knock down that shot right there from the 10-foot volleyball line, kind of a Jack Miller shot. If you're going to give him a cushion, he's just going to knock it down.
15 points for Cabarrus. Good average is 24. And he actually was there, and that ball is going to get disturbed. Vogel Durham coming in, replacing Yaxley and Treptow. Inbound with Dahl, far side. Durham will get it. Now Miller, he's going to take it on his own.
Good floater. Down 16. I mean, it seems like it's a closer game than what it is, but we're still down 16.
Cabarrus held up by Dahl. Nice coverage defensively.
I think he wanted to get that spin move, get to 2 feet, and attack the rim. He just kind of lost ball. Double team. Somebody's open. Take a bump and
on
one.
His own. Yeah, going to drop it in.
Yeah. Good play. Jack took the double team, and Brevin was able to feed off that for the and one, hopefully.
Signecht in for GR. Under 4 minutes. On the rim, no good. Pull that in for Caburus. He gets after it. He leads the team in rebounding as well with 9.
And the one, we got Kyle for the push. Vogel got Kyle with his head turning from the ball. That was a foul. I mean, he got his head turned away from the ball. They made a nice pass, and 30's got a shot that made the and one.
Count that in. Signecht with a free throw. Give him the and one. Increase that lead, 51-34. Down the legs with Miller, takes a deep three.
Got one.
Finds it.
That's his first three, I think, of the night.
Yep, 18 for him now.
Yeah.
GR 1 team foul, Jesup with 3. It's surprising on Friday night, Jason, it was how minimal fouls were in that second half against the Falcons.
I think when I talked to Joe on Monday, he said the same thing. He looked up the clock or up on the scoreboard. There's only one foul called.
Jumper from Jack, no good. Durham tried to get that, and Dahl's going to stick with it, trying to see if he can get that possession back. Burst on a confident shot, will miss that. Vogel up top, Durham saw it, going to bust in 10 feet out.
Good hit, good movement.
All starters have scored. Actually, everybody who's been in the game has scored right now.
2:30 left. We got to get a couple. You got to string a couple of stops. You know, still game's still in control, not out of control yet.
Right feet.
There you go.
Gets that ball taken away by Dahl, and GR will recover it. Jumper from right feet. No good on that three, and Chisel has it.
There's a stop. Now you got to get a score.
Miller on his own, up, and will take a dive. Can't get the shot, but draw the foul.
If you can knock, this is where you can get both these in. I'll put it to a 12-point game.
Keep chipping away.
Exactly.
Miller on the free. No frustration for him.
Yeah. Timeout GR. He's going to take a full timeout. He wants to talk a few things over.
Head coach Edward Scott Caburus, assisted by Mike Bengen and Brian Grooms. Joe Smines, as well as Nick Donnelly, Steve Schmidt on the staff for the varsity. But Rodney Selesky, Michael Johnson, Brock Sabers all supporting this boys team for Jesup. Again, 3-1 on the season. Opened up with a win with Columbus and in November. Got a nice win over Denver up there. Sumner Fred dominated last Tuesday, and then just ran into a buzzsaw with AP last Friday.
And then, you know, GR is a really good program. You can tell by the score. I mean, sometimes people get caught up, well, what class are they winning? Well, they're a good basketball program regardless of what class they're in.
Right.
You go down there, they've made several trips to the state tournament several times. They're well coached. Look at their players. I mean, for a 1A school, look at their size they're playing out there with. And they're moving the ball well. They're a really good team, fun team to watch.
And they had some progress through 8-man playoffs, too, for football.
Exactly.
So you got some of the same players out there.
And for volleyball, they made the state finals in 1A.
Free throw in for Miller.
So that's going to cut the lead to 13. Let's see if we string another stop. off that high pick.
GR is going to control that possession, slow it down.
There you go. You actually get around that. Good job. Now you got to go 3/4. We're up on the catch. Get this clock down to 10. Good D. Oh, almost on
baseline. Wow.
But they got
kept at it.
Yeah, they kept at it. Baseline, we played really good defense. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. They make the shot. I mean,
Verka with now his 5th point. Miller into Treptow. Dish to Yexley. Double team. Wide open. Dahl.
Cash. 12-point game again.
And Dahl was a player that he was minimal points on Friday night.
He was. From when I got home, I was told that he was sick the day before with the flu. So he didn't go to school Thursday. So he's probably Friday still recovering from that.
50 seconds.
There you go. Good switch. Had him up in the air.
Good jumper, lean back. Egersdahl misses it. Miller. Back to Shizzle, back to Miller,
Jack
and
Jack,
thought Dahl was on that side.
Yeah, he thought Dahl was going to keep going. That's where I think Jack 90% of the time is going to attack the rim. And I think that's one where he's got to make sure he gets to the rim and try to get the and one.
16 seconds. 3rd period. Cabarrus waiting out that clock, and his team will
high pick.
Now go into motion.
We lost dribble.
There's Dahl, 2 seconds. Miller, half-court shot.
Just short.
55 to 43 is where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, 12-point score. You know, it's their ball, GR's ball to start.
Yeah, Jesup owned that quarter, 17 to 13.
Yeah, that's probably the first quarter we won.
Back, yeah. Yeah, 17-13 was the first, 42-26 by halftime, and just keep chipping away, make some big shots, get some stops as you talk.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, you always tell your team you want to win the first 4 minutes. You want to make the other team call that first timeout of that quarter. You want to put the pressure on them. Right now, they're playing with a more comfortable lead. We've got to dig into it. You don't have to take it all at once, but you got to get a bucket here. The other thing is you got to get the ball to the rim, get some maybe fouls called on them, shooting free throws with the clock off, because you got to increase your possessions without fouling right now. Treptow's got 3 fouls. Everybody else is sitting pretty good.
And GR coming in tonight undefeated 4-0 overall. Wins over Wapsie, South Hardin, AGWSR, BCL UW. They will host Union on Thursday.
Yeah, and we turn around, we play Union Friday. So Union's got to go back-to-back.
Shot left side, misses at the hands of Egersdahl. Now Miller will set the offense. Shizzle force in, Treptow almost has
almost
it.
In, that's bucket, we need that bucket. That was a good look. I would have caught it, put it to a 10.
Rifey. And we
screen,
fouling away from the ball.
Yeah, number 10.
Egersdahl will get dinged on that as they seem to be slowing down a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, I know they're playing still with not a huge lead, but they're still playing enough lead. They're playing nice pass. Just kind of missed. Yep, Ryan did a nice job. Jacob just didn't come up with the ball.
7 minutes to play in this game. Egersdahl covered by Shizzle. Now Treptow tries to fight that one away.
Nice.
On the ground, battling for it, gets loose. And there's Shizzle to scoop it up, and
he can't call it. Yeah, Joe's going right there. GR's called a timeout when he didn't have possession of the ball. Should be inadvertent whistle. Our ball.
Yeah, Joe about lost his stuff down there.
Yeah.
55-43.
Yeah.
Again, it's a 12-point game.
Yeah. Should be inadvertent. Yeah. He made a mistake.
GR coach on the other side of things.
Yeah.
Miller has the inbound. He's going to go locally on his own. He will take that 6-footer.
Cut it to 10.
He's got 21.
You got to play some D on this side. Quick shot.
Clark misses that one. Pull it
I
in
think
from Dole.
coach is probably not so happy. I mean, maybe when you got a little bit of more of a lead, Miller's good. Ooh, I just barely didn't go over the lip of the rim.
Dole had that upper. Yuxley was underneath, and he couldn't get to it on a rebound. And Dole. They're slowing us down. Under 15 now on the shot clock. And leading scorer going to continue to build on it. Cabarrus.
Nice move.
Take him to 20 now. Chisel, deep three, needed that.
Yuxley, get in there.
Didn't take time to set, but forced that shot up and did draw the foul.
He kept the ball up high, he went right up and got the foul. This is where you hit both these free throws, score with the clock off. Or not running, sorry. Get in there.
Roberka in the game. He will have Eilers go to the bench. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound almost to Dole, but Roberka will get it back in play for GR. Behind the back. Ooh. Deep three attempt from Reify. And GR keeps things alive on their end. Ball is loose, and here comes Jack Miller. Little roll in.
Timeout, Joe.
23 points, and Coach Smines will bring everybody in. And
got it with 10. You know, we could have been a little bit closer. We've missed a couple of shots at the rim. We played some defense on the other end. You know, 5-possession game. You know, handful of possessions, still 5. We got plenty of time on the clock. Plenty of time. You know, Treptow's one sitting for 3 fouls. Jack's got, I don't think he has any fouls. Everybody else is sitting, I think, with maybe just 1 or so. And you've got, 4 fouls to give until you actually get in that one-on-one. So you can be a little bit handsy as far as trying to, you know, produce some turnovers, but you just got to make sure that you're not stupid and give the and ones.
Yeah, when you look, Joe really just kind of in that huddle or with them on the bench, just really talking mindset stuff right now.
Yeah.
We're not talking X's and O's.
No, and that's mostly what Joe does most times. He's not a guy, I mean, he can't draw on the board and stuff, but he's a guy that they practice enough. He knows the sets. The boys know what they're doing. He's just going to go through. He's just going to tell them what they need to make sure they're looking for and what they need to do.
Cabarrus behind that backboard with the inbound. And under 5:18 to go in this game. Reify has it. And to Clark out of bounds.
Brevin,
yeah, pressure there defensively.
Yeah. Brevin's given a lot of size, you know, probably not so much on the strength side. Brevin's a pretty strong kid. Giving up about a foot, maybe. Short.
Deep shot. Wow.
Short.
On a rail, I guess.
Just
take him to 17 total tonight. Actually, 18 is where he's at. 2 players in double numbers
Miller
for
from
the
way out.
Rebels. Yeah, 4:40 down by 13. I don't put Jesup out of it just yet.
No. Shot clock, I think, didn't get reset.
Clocks are where they need to be now. Inbound. And then Cabarrus will bring that ball across midcourt, met up by Dahl. In the paint, little dish underneath, doesn't go for Clark, and here comes Miller on the board. Down with Shizzle, and he had a little step on the line in front of the bench. And nobody in that bonus just yet. We've slowed down on the fouls.
Good, wouldn't jump the passing lane. Pushing them up. On the catch. Defense is getting pretty. Good job, Ryan.
Yeah, you're on that.
Yeah.
That pressure they've got a little more aggressive than they were, and
it's a legal screen. Yeah, 2 with the legal screen. Yeah.
So there's a stop that you talked about.
Yeah, that's the stop. And coach is like complaining right now because he wasn't seeing it, but when he goes back and film, he's going to see that because number 2 there knows exactly what he did. And he I mean, sometimes, you know, you can look at the face of the kid. He's like, yeah, I did that, but he's not going to.
Just see if you can get away with it or not.
Yeah.
A little block in there from Ververka.
Yeah. Ryan finally gets a call. Things will get a little heated, a little chippy on GR side right now. For the fans, I guess.
So Ververka going to the bench. Treptow gets an inbound roll. Miller takes a bounce, goes to the board. Treptow pulls down. Wow,
nice.
Ends up in Durham's hands.
I just missed Ryan. He was there.
Wide open underneath.
Yeah, wide underneath there, but just couldn't get close out to him.
Baseline, right. Treptow will force it. And there'll be a foul baseline.
So now we are in the one-on-one. They picked up a couple fouls in the last about 30 seconds, so that's going to put us the line for shooting one-on-one the rest of the way until we get to double bonus.
Yep, 17 foul for Gladbrook-Reinbeck, and Ryan Treptow, who had the first 2 points of the game as free throws, will try and continue.
He fell out?
I don't think
so.
he
did. Yeah, he got
did.
5 on the board. I didn't recognize that he had 5 fouls.
I didn't notice that either. Treptow's free throw in. Take him to a total of 5. He's got those down. 6 points, 11-point margin now. Get the stops, get the baskets. It's easy as that.
Yeah, easy as that. Got to get a tip. We almost got. Trying to speed him up a little. Even though maybe you're not going to get a turnover, you just want to speed him up.
That paint up from Cabarrus, and he keeps putting him up.
That's a good hesitation, and he's got the length where he just goes right in and explodes. He gets right to the rim and just puts it right in.
Treptow a deep 3. Oh, that was needed.
Yeah, but that's our ball. Brevin, Brevin,
Aggressive play from Dahl.
Yeah.
We got some sweat on the floor, and we need to get towel out there. It's a good job for Nick Donovan. Really.
Well, you know what I just noticed? I guess I didn't even notice this earlier, but number 1 stat guy's not here tonight.
No, he's a little under the weather.
Oh.
I think he was victim of, we had a lot of illness in our elementary building, and it found him.
Yeah, we had something tonight. Sage Bain missed us for tonight because she went home sick today, so. Nice cut.
Gets tipped up. Treptow, actually Shizzle, had a handle on it.
Gotta get it.
And they're really controlling that arch. And Durham almost, he had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Tough to not convert on that. There's Eggesdahl. Ball gets knocked away. It was loose. GR will recover. 2:20 to go in this game.
Gonna go a little ISO. He's gonna clear it out and just miss the easy one. Ryan just stood there. Doesn't want to pick up his 4th foul. Under 2, you gotta get a score.
Draws a foul from the free throw line, and that will, that's going to send Cabarrus down as he holds that ankle a little bit.
Yeah, on his
left.
on his left ankle.
He's going to try and walk it off, and coach will. I think it was. Do you want out? He's like, nope.
No.
I think that's a coach's kid. I think. Free throw in for Miller. 24 for him. And 30-second timeout. He is wanted from Gladbrook-Reinbeck coach Edward Scott Cabarrus. So as we talked about on the boys' end of things, Union on Friday, and then they'll head over to Don Bosco on Monday. And Joe was saying this is the first time in a long time Bosco on the boys' end will field a fresh, soft team, a JV team, and a varsity team.
It's probably been about 3-4 years.
It's been a little while.
It's been a little while. I know on the girls' side we hadn't played them last year, and we don't play them again this year. We go over for a makeup game over South Hardin on Monday, and that'll be our last game before Christmas. Yeah, Bosco, I know they ended up having a varsity girls basketball team this year. I think they were thought they may not, but I think they were able to get a few girls out that weren't going to go out, so they were able to get a team, so good for them.
Miller's got one free throw in. We'll go for another. Keep building that margin as well. Or reducing the margin was the goal, and that didn't happen on that. Aggressive defense from Jesup, trying to get that ball turned back over, and Shizzle's going to have to force the foul to try and get the possession back.
You still got plenty of fouls to get before actually they start shooting, so you got to try and go for the ball, get a steal. If you don't get a steal, you got to get a foul. You got to increase possessions. Jack's he's got hold him off there and just see if he can get a count. There we go. You got a count.
Triptoe inbound in front of, just off in front of the GR bench below us.
Going for a drag screen. Shot clock, I don't think got reset again.
So question on the game clock, shot clock start.
Yeah.
So officials coming over and speaking with official scorekeeper Doug Frush. And trying to get a sense of where that needs to be. Jesup will have the possession when they get this all figured out. Official will visit with Joe Spines about what needs to take place, or what is taking place.
I'm not sure. Joe's not liking whatever the explanation he got, so he's saying something to him. So I'm not sure exactly what it was, but the shot clock went down about 12, almost like 12. So you get a score here, and it's going to be us.
Out of bounds.
That's going to be us. Yeah.
It will be Jesup's. Question on resetting of the shot clock.
Yeah, possession didn't change, but so.
Treptow on the inbound. Shizzle comes baseline. Takes it out. Durham on a deep three. Miller had a touch on it. And I think Miller ricocheted that thing back in.
Jack was able to get his hands and get it there. Get it a 10-point game.
1 minute to go. Time out on the floor. And we'll send Landon Vogel in this possession. And I assume, are we Dole, Treptow, Vogel, Shizzle, Miller potentially in that lineup?
Yeah, we'll see what is he gonna put.
Well, Treptow's going to the bench along with the Exley, so Durham will stay in.
I'm guessing that Vogel's coming in for, I'm not saying for defense, if he's got to foul, he's the one who's gonna have to foul. So I think that's what, we'll see how it plays out, but I would guess that's, he's coming in, play a little offense for defense for Ryan, so Ryan doesn't pick up a cheap foul.
Full court press on for Jesup. Going
yeah,
long
he tried
with it.
to foul him. Yep, there you go.
And Shizzle will pull down on Clark. And this last minute 3 is going to last about 35 minutes.
Yeah. Hey.
Stack him up again with GR.
Durham's got to foul him. You got to get.
And that will now put them in the bonus.
So now Treptow would come in.
One now as Austin Verberka, junior guard, goes the charity stripe. Treptow having a seat.
Not quite the 1-on-ones on 6 foul, so we've got.
Oh, I thought that was going to transition to 7, but no, we're still at 6. They stack it up again. I think there were some miscalculations maybe on that main board.
Yeah.
But now the officials are back.
Yeah.
At the scorer's table.
So this adds to what you just said. To making the clock or continues to keep running.
We got 3 seconds ticked off.
This is like in the NFL where the last 2 minutes of a game takes like half hour.
So I think the officials are now questioning some of the timing, so now they're going to pull a stopwatch out. And go from there. But this is one of those things. It's volunteers on the table, on the board.
It does. It
and,
is. I mean,
high school sports does not run today without volunteers.
No, and that's 100%. These guys aren't paid. They come here and they take their time. The referees are paid too. I mean, sometimes we get a little harsh on them on some things, but they're doing a job. They're away from their families. They pretty much 90% of the time they get the right call. You gotta get a foul
quickly from Jesup, and there's the whistle.
But that's why, you know, some people start yelling at the scoreboard, but that's why, like what Doug's doing, that's the official scoreboard. You know, just like in a baseball game, the official scorebook. That's what Doug is. That's why he's got the referee shirt on. He has the official scorebook.
This free throw and that height is an advantage for GR as they get that rebound.
Just got to box out a little more. You got to make contact with him. He just went straight up. I mean, that's no over in the back. You know, I didn't hear anybody in the crowd yell over and back, but you can't penalize the kid for jumping straight up in the air when he's that tall and go get the basketball like he did.
So Cabarrus goes to the free throw line as he's got 22 points on his line tonight. And Miller looking down floor, finds Shizzle. Busts in, outside, Treptow looked at a three, pulled it back.
We got away with that one.
And give credit to Dahl, and Coach Smines wants a timeout. 62-55, 7-point game, 32 seconds, not unheard of.
No, it's a 7-point game. You got to stop. We've got to, you know, you think back in the third quarter, we had a handful of possessions where we just came up short on a couple stops. You know, it's a 1-2 possession game. There's far from over. There's bad wins and good losses, regardless of how this shows up. This is a really good GR team. If we do take a loss tonight, we learn from it. We come back get ready for next week going to Christmas break. That's a team down there that's going to go far in 1A in state tournament time, and they beat and they play a lot of bigger schools because they're in the other side of the conference. They don't play cupcakes either. They play a lot of high quality teams.
'59 or 56-29 win over Wapsie, 66-50 over South Hardin, 82-35 AGWSR, and a 78-19 win over BCLUW last Friday.
You beat Wapsie. I don't care what he has, but you beat a Marty McCown coach team. That's pretty good.
Inbound, really pushing that, trying to advance out of that Jesup court, and back the other end to shoot some free throws.
Right now, possession arrow is pointed towards GR, so on a jump ball, they would get the ball.
Back the rim, no good. Rebound from Dahl. Trying to race down there.
You got a shot. You got to get a shot. You got to get a score.
Baseline. Treptow doesn't have it. Shizzle tries a three. No good. Rebound bounces around, and the foul down low. It will go back towards GR.
We had some good looks. Just came up short. Joe's got one timeout, so he needs to get a score and he's got to get a stop, and we just need to get the score.
That's who you want to keep away from the free throw line.
Yeah. He reminds me of oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
24 total for him. Shizzle deep three, no good. 9 seconds.
No foul. No foul
just
now.
let it play out.
He reminds me of number 11 there for Alec Oberhaus that played for Appleton Parkersburg a number of years ago. Really good basketball player.
64-55 is our score. Jesup will go on to now of a record of 3-2 overall. And Gladbrook-Reinbeck remains undefeated at 5-0. Jack Miller, leading scorer for Jesup with 26 points. Ryan Treptow, I think he had 7 in there, 10 for Dahl. On the other side of things, leading scorer, 24 points, is Caburras. But 64-55 that final. Final thoughts, Jason.
Like I said earlier, a little bit. There's bad wins and good losses, and I think we had our shot. A few shots fall a little bit more for us. Do a couple things a little bit better on the defensive end, and we were like where we're at. But that's a really good team that we just played. Yeah,
they were well put together, and Jesup will keep moving forward as they will have Union on Friday. We'll be back on the J-Hawks Sports Network with that stream for boys and girls, but we'll have wrestling coming for you before that on Thursday. You can watch this one again, or the girls win from before, or any other previous athletic event right here on the J-Hawks Sports Network on YouTube or on our Facebook page. For Jason Pilcher, on-site producer Anthony Bond, camera operator Eric Clark, I'm Nate Clayberg. Final score again, Jesup boys losing tonight 64-55 to Gladbrook-Reinbeck. This is the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. Music courtesy of bensound.com. Go J-Hawks and good night.